Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Flying Ross here, and I'm bringing you another episode about the hydro power plants. Now, I was on some famous YouTubers' channel last night and watching their Let's Play, and I noticed in the comments so many people were yelling at the YouTuber, screaming in comments as best they can on internet type about how they're so stupid and you have to do this and you have to do that, and so many different theories about how dams work. So this is just a quick Mythbusters version of the city skylines and hydroelectric dams, or the hydro power plants. One theory is that you need to connect it to a power plant, or to the power grid, to actually have it work. So just to show you, it is connected to the power grid, as you can see by the blue pulsating, but this center region is black. So, boom, that's busted. Another theory is you need to connect it to the road system. Oh, yep, this entire road system is connected to the highway, and I built an entire town in here. Yep, doesn't work. Now, why doesn't it work? There's really just a couple basic things that you need. One, water flow. Not only the speed, but also the direction. Two is the level of the water. Now, power plants, hydroelectric dams work on two different things, gravity and pressure. So what happens is the water builds up behind the dam and increasing the pressure of the water on the dam wall. That's why dams are concave, is because the arch of the dam is the strongest form of architecture to hold that pressure. Now, the pressure of that water with the gravity as well falls down a tube in an inlet shaft, falls down, and then spins a turbine, and then comes out the other side, and that's how you get power. Now, the thing that you need there is, one, water direction, which we can show you right here. There is no water direction. If we go down here, where's water direction? Yep, here. We can see the arrows right down here. That's water direction right there. Now, even if I dam this up right here, it's not going to work. It doesn't matter because I can't fill this up. No matter how hard I try, I won't be able to fill that up. Two, so water direction, okay? So there's no water flow. What has happened is that this area is so big. This is just a lake, okay? This is a lake, and what happens is there's actually nothing flowing into this. So the computer simulation is saying, okay, there's no new water flow into this area because there's no river, there's no kind of rain in the game. So there's no water that's actually building up. It's staying stagnant. So also the water flow, we changed the water flow, and I know this is confusing because the game has water flow if you had this destroyed, and you know, you actually had this free flowing, there is water that flows down this way. But for the purposes of when you get closer and closer to the mouth of the lake, it doesn't dam properly and it doesn't build up pressure. So what you really need is, okay, that's really dark on that side, so I'll come over here. Okay, so you see this 40, so there's about a 90-degree wall and then a 15-degree change of on the wall surface towards the road. This lip right here, this straight line across, is where you need the water to be to actually start producing power. Now, if we go into, if we just highlight over this, you can see right there, come on, highlight, okay, right there. You can see right there around that 15-degree lip is where there's a little arc and everything, and on top of that arc, that's where the inlets are, and that's where the water needs to be and needs to rise up to. So if you don't have water flow, that means the water can't rise, and if the water can't rise, that means it can't get up there, and so and it won't produce any power. So I built these dams last night just to prove this, and I proved that you can, you know, it's not going to do anything, and this city is failing because this is all a whole bunch of cheats on right now, but nonetheless, doesn't really matter. This is just to prove the water flow concept. But yeah, so water flow doesn't flow, and so you can basically, with this, you're not going to be able to build like multiple dams to support each other. I mean, because like if you build like two dams that are further enough apart, you could have, like, let's say a larger water area in one, and where then you can, you know, get more pressure and then more power. You're not going to be able to do step power or step plants like in the Tennessee Valley, where they have step plants down rivers. So each one helps the other kind of produce more power. So I hope that kind of clears up some of these myths and concepts about dams. So what you need is water flow. So you need the direction and then also the speed. If we demolished all three of these and we built a dam down here, it would be different, because what would happen is it would fill up this area right here, it would get more pressure, and would produce the power. Now, it probably wouldn't produce a lot of power, but it would produce power. So, as always, I'm the Flying Ross, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the thumbs up button. I do appreciate it a lot. Now, if you like to leave a comment, please feel free to leave a comment. I do read them all, and I do try to respond to them all. As always, though, if you have not subscribed to the channel and you are new to this and you like the content, please subscribe, and I will catch you guys next time. Thank you.